You may recall that a few months ago, every single financial influencer in the world predicted that inflation would soon catch up with us and cause a catastrophic collapse in the stock and cryptocurrency markets. Reversing course and experiencing one of the worst recessions or depressions recorded in history, guys, I felt like I was one of the people who was stating we weren't going anywhere during that whole time. We are currently in the midst of a brand new bull market that will soon reach all-time highs for both the stock and cryptocurrency markets. The stock market is always present. Highs right now, and in this video, we see how the Bitcoin market is getting there. I wish to discuss the specific things that would make me pessimistic and alter my belief that we are in a new bull market because, in my view, I have been in this video. I want to discuss with you the exact signs I'm watching and the ones about which I'll be wary towards the end. These are the indicators that I think are crucial to evaluating where these markets are headed. Even if I also want to discuss a secret project that Ripple is working on, right? Make sure to watch the entire video to see the latest segment with the XRP ledger, guys. You won't want me to miss it as much as I do. Your support of this channel is greatly appreciated. If you like, please make sure to give these films a brief like and subscribe. To my channel, it will be quite beneficial. Me a great deal. I hope you appreciate the content. As I mentioned in the video's introduction, during the past few months, there have been a lot of bears in both the cryptocurrency and overall stock markets, and I feel like I've been one of the few. Many have been vehemently objecting to that, stating, "Look, I don't think we have new lows ahead of us." I believe both the stock market and the cryptocurrency market will soon be approaching all-time highs. I do not believe that we are entering a recession or a depression. I simply believe it's extremely important to be paying attention, so I want to write down exactly what I'm viewing right now and what led me to make those conclusions. I believe that over the past few months, a lot of people were genuinely watching the incorrect things, according to the signs that brought us to the current market. And I wish to show you all exactly what I'm paying for and what I'm seeing right now. Pay close attention to it since I believe it will greatly improve your comprehension. I want to start by quickly going over the cryptocurrency market and what would make me bearish on the market before moving on to the stock market. Guys, make sure you stick around the stock market section. I'll explain why I'm so confident in the market, but I'll also discuss what could change my mind and make me bearish, since the outcome will be crucial to the cryptocurrency market, so I'm focusing on just one item to start. The Bitcoin spot ETFs are the most important item in the crypto market right now. Should these matters be postponed, my stance on the Bitcoin market will turn negative. Long-term pessimistic, most likely not, no. However, for short-term pessimistic individuals, the market is certain that these developments will pass. It will be a major problem if they fail, which is the main reason I am aware of the true opinion of the market regarding them. Things will change eventually. Was a result of a specific event that happened today, and that event was that the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, or GBTC, was trading up 8% despite everything else. Of a collapse in the Bitcoin market. What does this mean, then? This implies that even though practically all stocks and cryptocurrency-related assets were being liquidated today, the price of Bitcoin in Grayscale was much higher. Why is it narrowing the price difference between its current trading price and the price it will reach if the Bitcoin spot ETF is converted for an extended period? Even though we are selling off stocks related to cryptocurrencies, we will raise the price of the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust because we are so confident that this will be converted to an ETF. Previously, the trust's price was trading below its total assets, but since it is being converted to an ETF, that discount will close when converted to what the market was saying today. That was a lengthy way of stating that. The market believes that this will occur, and if it doesn't, I don't believe that the cryptocurrency market will benefit in the near run. As you have seen me discuss on this channel, I am entirely under the impression that I have been here for some time. I think this is something we will see very soon, possibly even this coming week. As such, I am very optimistic that this will be authorized and that it will be a bullish trigger for the cryptocurrency market, even if it is delayed. My current outlook is gloomy if the SEC continues to pull out all of its tactics and gimmicks. I want to quickly go on and discuss the stock market since, in my opinion, a positive stock market is necessary for the cryptocurrency market to continue. To start, the main reason I think the stock market needs to be bullish for the cryptocurrency market to keep going up is because big money, not you or me, is what moves the cryptocurrency markets. I want to talk about two massive things that are happening on the macro and micro levels that are leading us to a position where I think the stock market is going to be extremely bullish for the cryptocurrency market. Believes they can afford to take on greater risk when making cryptocurrency investments. To put it simply, large institutions don't take on more risk in uncertain or terrifying market settings. Rather, they take on more risk in favorable market environments when they believe that riskier investments will beat safer ones for them. Investing in cryptocurrencies carries risk, and they must be in a setting that encourages high-risk investing. This is a robust stock market with minimal macroeconomic uncertainties. Guys, inflation has been one of the main problems in the macro environment over the last few months, but we just received a report today. That rate of inflation might only be 2.09%. Guys, this is the reality. We are going to enter a phase where inflation is no longer a concern because inflation was supposed to be the root cause of all the macro uncertainty. Flatiron is reporting that it's an independent agency outside of the government, and the government is still reporting 3.1%. If TR inflation is correct and has been 100% correct in the past year, then we will enter this phase. This was meant to be the driving force behind the market's demise, yet what we are witnessing in this problem is disappearing. This is enormous. Positive for the cryptocurrency and stock markets. A few years ago, this was the main concern that drove many out of the market, and this issue is quickly going away. This brings me to another point that could make me bearish. I would get quite afraid if we witnessed inflation blasting back up to the 8% and 5% range. However, I believe that most people have been misinterpreting these, folks. For an extended period, individuals have consistently stated that inflation is high and will continue to rise, yet, the reality is that inflation has been declining and is now declining. Inflation was about 11% a year ago, but it is currently reported to be 2.09%. That is a significant decline, and I am extremely optimistic about the macro situation. Organizations are keeping an eye on this inflation. The number drops, indicating that we are about to return to a low interest rate environment where we can assume greater risk. Guys, this is positive, and they will take risks in the Bitcoin space. I also want to explain to you why this is bullish rather than worrisome. Because some will argue that, well, if inflation is declining, we might be entering a recession or a depression. Guys, what are we witnessing here? Companies that sell high-quality products are still doing well in this economy, even as inflation is declining. One such company is Tesla, which sells a product that not everyone needs. Not everyone needs an electric car, especially not one that costs $50,000. The company is still beating expectations in terms of sales and delivery. From a precipice. This indicates that businesses are performing well at the micro level while the macro environment is getting better, guys. I believe there isn't a more optimistic scenario for the Bitcoin sector than what these companies are doing. From the standpoint of the stock market, the economy is functioning well, but there is uncertainty regarding whether it is in decline. Those are the things that have brought us to this point, guys. The stock market was at all-time highs approximately a year ago, and this is why is Bitcoin responding in this way. From an ETF standpoint, there is excellent news regarding Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency sector because large-scale frauds are no longer occurring. All of that is happening, and the FTX problem is going away, but what's giving is the fact that the macro environment is getting better. Guys, if corporations start performing poorly soon, I might go negative, but for now, what we are seeing is that firms are continuing to outperform these indicators. This gives institutions the confidence to get back into this market in a really major way. That informed me, perhaps a year ago, that things were improving. I see businesses succeeding and inflation continuing to decline, or at least not increasing anymore. Based on my view, if businesses continue to do well and inflation continue to decline, a new bull market would probably emerge. For that reason, these are the items I am now keeping an eye on. This is the reason I have been so positive over the past year and will remain bullish in the future unless any of these things change. Guys, finally, I would like to give you a little update from Anthony in this video. He is, in fact, the leader of the Ripple CBDC team, and I had assumed that we hadn't received a significant update from Ripple in a while. Although it appears that not much has happened since the Ripple SEC case concluded, Anthony Welfare just tweeted today that we need to watch this space for his team members to make a very important announcement to me after this month. This appears to be the flag of a nation in the distance. I won't guess whose nation it is, but it seems like we could be getting a new CBDC soon. To the XRP ledger, which, in any case, I believe would be a huge breakthrough. Nevertheless, I don't want to get into too much speculation about this. Still, I'm confident we'll receive a lot. Additional details, but I'd like you to let me know in the comments area. What do you believe this is below? I believe he's attempting to explain what the next nation built by Ripple will be a CBDC for. We won't have to wait long, guys. After the month, it takes place. But let me tell you guys, 2024 is here, and I find all of this to be thrilling. The state of the Bitcoin market is promising. And the ripples are firing on all fronts. In any case, I want to thank all of you for coming. I hope this update was enjoyable. Guys, did you remember to like and subscribe? For you to stay informed of any updates?